lest you think that Stugotz only tries to annoy me when he's paid for it here in studio at microphones, I wake up this morning to a text string in which he's taking a victory lap saying, I guess the Braves figured out how to play baseball again last night after the postseason format tripped them up in week 1. And my answer was, well, the Dodgers again lose. And then Zach Gallen is thrown in my face by everybody here.
Horse.
He is the rare 92 and 93 mile an hour horse. The Dodgers are in big trouble, but Stugotz got sucked in somehow, and I think Billy did too. Billy hates the Braves, and when Billy's hater from within is summoned, he enjoys watching the Braves and Braves games in order to root for them to lose.
Well, I want the Phillies to lose also, so I'm in a no-win position because I hate the Phillies as well.
And a no-lose position. But the Braves saved their season at the fence last night. Like, that would have been to go back to Philadelphia with Bryce Harper running around the bases with his American flag bandana and sliding back into the city of brotherly love with a 2-0 lead in the Braves. Philadelphia would have been and is going to be insane.
That was an all-time great Major League Baseball postseason game last night. For the Braves to get a 2-run homer from Austin Riley to take the lead late in that game. They're
one-handed,
yeah,
correct?
They're staring being down 0-2 right in the face and going back to Philadelphia to play 2 games. And so for them to get out of that, it was such an amazing couple of innings where you had Riley hit the home run, gives them the lead, and then the way the game ended, we've never seen it before and we'll never see it again. I mean, I'm serious. The Phillies thought they had a home run to win the game. The Braves have last at bat, but that home run gets robbed, and maybe it's not a home run. Maybe it hits the top of the wall. But to double up Bryce Harper in that spot and the play Austin Riley made from third to cut it off at second, realize Harper was trying to get back to first, and get it over there for the double play, an insane game, an insane play.
You're gambling, huh?
I am.
The rare 8-5-3 double play.
You're crazy.
Bad play by Bryce Harper.
I thought I was fine with it, to be honest with you. Because if that ball gets down, then he scores. It's a tie game.
Tony just said you got to get on your horse, and I'm now imagining Bryce Harper getting on El Diablo, getting on the horse from the Dominican, because you do have to.
I had him on Adam Wainwright.
You got to be aggressive there.
Got to get on your horse, Dano.
Zach Gallen. You got to get aggressive there and try and, man, it would have been so cool if he had just been running around the bases with a hit off the wall, taking that into Philadelphia. And what do the Braves do? They make an all-time memorable play to end the game. And you're like, all right, 1-1, we go back to Philadelphia. That kind of stinks, but now the stakes are ratcheted up because we all know, you just saw Philadelphia's got the best environment of anybody in these games. Like, it is a baseball-crazy town all of a sudden. And
we didn't get to host the game in the first round, so we never really know.
Right.
Yeah. Incomplete sample, I'd say.
Fair point, Billy.
And the Braves won 100 games in Stugotz. You've heard me give the stats. They were a lot better than everybody this year. Like, they hit 100 balls more than the next highest team at 110 miles an hour exit velocity, where, like, Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton and Ohtani, the Braves were mashing the baseball like no one in the sport. They were a lot better than everybody this year.
I wanted the Braves to win that game because I had money on them, but also because at this point, the Mets are out of it, right? So they're not in the postseason. They're dreadful. They're terrible, even while spending $400 million, which seems impossible, okay? But, Dan, I just want stakes. I want there to be tension. And the Braves and the Phillies coming down to a Game 5 possibly, to me, is very exciting. That's all I want. I want these series to be exciting.
I want more than that, though, because the Braves lose Freddie Freeman, even though Billy hates them, organizationally.
Enough with Freddie Freeman already. Jesus Christ.
Organizationally, the Braves are set up to haunt everybody for a long time because they lose Freddie Freeman, and they're somehow better anyway.
They didn't lose Freddie Freeman. They didn't offer Freddie Freeman enough money. This wasn't like some sort of natural disaster that led to Freddie Freeman ending up in Los Angeles somehow. He chose to leave, and then they had this whole little game where they were pretending that his agent didn't do a whole thing, and it led to lawsuits and that. Remember that whole thing?
Yeah, Doug Gottlieb was in the middle of that.
Turncoat.
And immediately ran away from what he was reporting that the agent hadn't
Well, he got
informed.
sued.
He ran immediately. You're saying, remember all that? Yes, I remember the details. Doug Gottlieb got sued and ran for his life. That's what happened there. Because his reporting was all wrong on that.
But Billy is right. Like, Freddie Freeman wanted to go home. He left.
I'm also
They replaced
right.
him with Matt Olson, who's better.
I'm also right that they replaced Freddie Freeman and got better.
The team's better, exactly right. But I don't feel they're not.
He's not
entitled
lost.
To win.
You're right. He's not lost at sea. Is
Yeah,
that your largest?
feel bad for him.
Your largest
he's
point.
Just fine, making like $200 million out there in LA.
I understand. So
Right.
your point is you're objecting to the verb lost because I've placed him on a raft somewhere,
Right.
living with a volleyball in Castaway. He's not lost. We know exactly where he is. He's playing first base for the Dodgers.
I don't understand. Like you want the Braves to win because they won like 106 games in the regular season. Like that's why I want them to lose
Me
more than
too.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
and the Dodgers.
exactly right.
Let's-
I like when
right.
these
Forget
massive
about that.
favorites lose. Why would you want these teams to win?
I didn't say that I wanted them to win. I said that I want more than just stakes and exciting games because Stugotz is saying here, I want the Phillies to play a game 5. And I'm like, nope. I'd like the Braves to play elimination games the entire time. I'd like to see the best at their best and see if they can win a game. I don't want them to get eliminated early. I want them to get eliminated late. I do want
it to
them
be
to
an
get
embarrassment.
eliminated, though.
No, I want this to be the 2001 Seattle Mariners. Like I want this to be. I was actually hoping that they lost last night and then would get swept today, just so I can walk around and say that the Marlins won the same number of playoff games as the Braves did. That's what I'm rooting for.
You want max embarrassment.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Because they're going to be there every year. So we might as well have some bad embarrassments along the way, right?